What's up, everybody? I'm Jason, this is Freebird Garage, and we got it! The bracket. Blessed by FXRt gods, there was one sitting on eBay for a realistic price. These aren't cheap by any means, and I was able to even offer the guys somewhat lower offer that I've seen them go on, essentially, let's say, social media market, Instagram to Facebook. And they accepted, and I was super stoked. I didn't think actually was gonna accept it because I gave them the offer and then didn't hear back for probably 3 days, and then within an hour of the bid closing, so if you're on eBay, you can offer up if it has that option, and then it has a time lapse. And then once that closes, essentially you can't give another offer, you can only message them, and within the last hour, he counter-offered with only a $25 difference from what I asked for, and it was low, and I'm stoked, and it's here. All right, so we're gonna open this up and see what it looks like. I really do enjoy unboxing this stuff on YouTube just because it's the first real reaction of seeing these parts, whether good, bad, ugly, whatever you wanna call it. So just unboxing it, you guys get to see firsthand if I get skunked or if it's good. So let's crack it open. Packaged very nicely. Woo. Great sign to start off with. Everything else hiding away. Protected the paint. Oh man, it's like Christmas. Look at that. Woo. Damn, right there. Still crisp. Look at that. Beautiful. Woo. That is awesome. I am stoked. So I probably should preface why the excitement is between the two brackets. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, and jumping into the RT journey with this whole bike of mine. The difference is, this is a 39mm front end for the RTs, and this was for the 35mm front end. I have proof now because I was told when that was sold to me that it came off a 1994 FXRt, which is the police version that was only made on that fairing. Long story, we can go into it, but anyways, those are two differences. And in 87 is when they switched. In 86 and below was a 35mm. The brackets were different. And even more confusing is that this type of fairing is the last year for the civilians that they were made until 92. And in that time, 1 year, which it was introduced, had the 35mm front end. So the brackets even then were different. Different radio, everything was changed. So all I can tell you is that from 87 and up, they ran this bracket, the skinnier one that we had in the box, and everything else below had the thicker 35mm or bracket on there. All right, so clear as mud for you guys. Let's just get this installed. All right, so last video, I rewired everything. I got everything soldered up, cleaned up, and just need to get the wires a little better laid out so we can get everything to fit correctly. It's real tight in this area, so I'm gonna pull some of this apart and we'll be able to slide everything back together a little more smoothly from here, all right? All right. Trying to scoop everything to the sides here so they don't get pinched. Last time I was kind of laying it in here and it was just jamming everything up. That wasn't good. All right, got all of our wires nicely pushed to the side. Everything seems to be lined up pretty well. And we're gonna get these into the bracket so it's easier to attach it on the bike. There we go. Beautiful. And then other one. Okay, headlight, air. Other one is tucked up into the inside. Gotta talk about each piece because they are a treasure hunt to find, all right? So this is the RT bucket. Does not matter any of the years. They all accept the same one. So if you look for them, you don't have to worry about getting the wrong one. This was in great condition from the buyer that I got it from a long time ago. Doesn't come cheap because for nice on RTs always comes at a price. Stoked to finally get this crown jewel on the RT. All right, let's get it attached. All right, and now the bracket. All right, they're all fitted there. Let's get our hardware on. All right, that was taking way too long. Here we go. There we go. Long road, but we finally made it here, and we are gonna get this mounted on the bike. We got about 10% left of the cosmetic pieces, the glove boxes, the speaker, some vents on here to finish up. We'll do that a little bit later. I just wanna get this mounted to know that everything still matches up, because we got another matrix to do on this bike to be able to get it all to function together. All right, so let's get it on. The actual RT bike that the fairing is supposed to go on, like I said, the fairing is not original to this bike, but it is era specific to the bike. So this is an 88 FXR. It's gonna match the same type of fairing that's going on here. Main point is the harness that was inside of here. This is why I went this way. The harness is an RT, the whole thing is an RT, its VIN is an RT, the motor's an RT. And it was chopped up to just go back down to an FXR, whichever amount you want to claim. They're all the same when it goes into the headlight bucket for the most part. So I already rewired a long time ago some of the wiring to match what the RT was and redid a lot of the crap that was cut off and spliced back on. That's why I was mentioning that it's not just going to be a plug and play. It's going to be close, but we're just going to mount it so we can see where we land on here. We still got controls, all that stuff to work with. But let's get this cleaned up so we can see if it's gonna mount all right. So this had just a normal windshield on it prior. So we're gonna pop these off and then should be theoretically good to go to slide it on. All right, so the most crucial part is making sure that these holes are still good. They look pretty clean for the most part, but we are going to use a thread chaser to clean them up and some penetrating oil. I don't want to use a tap and die unless if I have to recut these. They still look pretty good. I'm just going to chase them, clean them out, and we can mount the fairing from there. There we go. Oof. Yeah, these drag and pull through the channel any of the gunk out as you're going through. So that's what their purpose is. Just can't speak highly enough of these because they've saved my butt a bunch of times on trying to get some threads chased before you cross thread them in there. So. Okay, that looks to be good. We'll hop on the other side. All right, so this top one looks a little nasty. Should be good to go. All right, we're on there. We're somewhat mounted. The problem I have right now is the handlebar setup. The previous handlebar, like I said, it was an eyebrow headlight conversion from the RT, and now they're running into the fairing, so I'm gonna have to swap those out. I plan on doing a whole configuration for it, but needed to see what we're gonna get into to what's gonna stop me for right now. I'm stoked. We are on the bike. To see it from all that to this alone is awesome. So that about wraps me on this one, guys. I would greatly appreciate it if you could hit the subscribe button, tap that like, press the notification, leave a comment below and tell what you think. And for those who have already subscribed, thank you. As always, stay free. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.